So when you have a mixed wedding and music is inviting to dance. Music is inviting to lower your guards and to let down your hair a little bit, right? I remember I come from a culture, Lebanese culture, where it's very difficult to avoid every single mixed wedding. Like, I mean, you got a cousin or a relative, sometimes your own sibling, and you just want to go in there, show your presence and get out. Yeah. What's the ruling on mixed weddings with music? Well, brothers and sisters, the answer is quite clear. You tell me. You tell me. You think about it. This is a question where I would put it back on you. Do you think it's right or wrong? Well, let's not talk from a religious aspect yet. Just from a common sense aspect, what do you think? But standards of your common decency, having a mixed wedding with music, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, what's the problem? What's the issue with having a mixed wedding with music? Remember, I've done over 2,000 marriages and that they've invited me to the wedding place and where the dance floor is. But when I go in to do the marriages, nobody does anything. They nervously wait until I get out. And they nervously ask me, stay back to have some food. And I say, I know issue, I'll just get out. Look, this combination, really does it stay respectful? When I say respectful, I mean on religious standards. So when you have a mixed wedding and music is inviting to dance. Music is inviting to lower your guards and to let down your hair a little bit, right? I remember I come from a culture, Lebanese culture, where it's very difficult to avoid every single mixed wedding. Like, I mean, you got a cousin or a relative, sometimes your own sibling, and you just want to go in there, show your presence and get out. I remember once I showed my presence in one of my siblings' weddings. It was all supposed to be halal, everybody's. And when you say free mixing, what I mean by that is close, when women and men are close together. But if everybody's with their family sitting aside like a restaurant setting, I mean, that's lighter than having close proximity free mixing. But even in there, I walked out towards the end and suddenly I find myself gliding in the air. Gliding in the air. I'm looking up at the sky. My cousins came and carried me. I go, what are you doing? I almost swore at them and made dua against them. And I found that they're just taking me all the way back in to the dance floor. Yalla, you're going to dance. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel. I'm just giving you a little personal experience. So when you have the free mixing and the music, a lot of unwanted things start to happen. At any rate, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us understanding. And if you're stuck in that situation, try to minimize it as much as you can. Minimize it as much as you can.
Sharia?
No.
Some music used for the kids, Islamic.
Look, this is the combination. Yeah. The combination is here, mixed with music. So for me, this is, that's the full party style. But if you're going to call nasheed, like for nasheed, for example, most people don't dance to nasheeds. Maybe they do a dalka. Me, Lebanese, anything that has a beat, they'll do a dalka tour. But only men do a dalka. That's the more conservative one. But if you have nasheeds, Islamic nasheeds, brother is saying children's nasheeds, I didn't want to say it because it's hilarious. Nobody does that anymore. That was in the olden days, ya habibi. Now, but even if you had like Islamic nasheeds, children's nasheeds, that's fine, inshallah. That's fine. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw Aisha when she came back, radiallahu anha, from one of the women's parties for a wedding. He said, how was it and what did you do? She said, we just sat down, looked at each other and ate. He said, why don't you get up and get some of the young girls to tap a little bit on a duff and sing these words, and you all sing along and things. So he encouraged to sing and he encouraged to tap on duff, the one-tone drum and things like that. And he encouraged to paddle a little bit, but obviously within measures. But when you tell me mixed and music, that's the full Monty, you're talking about the whole everything. So anyway, minimize it as much as you can.